Hello YouTube, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur The Outer World pour de nouvelles aventures. Donc la dernière fois, on avait fait pas mal de choses ici sur cette planète. C'est la planète Monarque. Donc j'avais été rechercher de la marchandise, un dealer de drogue. Voilà, elle n'était pas complète, donc il a fallu y retourner. Je vous dis pas de quelle façon je l'ai retrouvé. Ensuite, en fait, dans les relations, ce qui s'est passé, c'est que j'ai pas pu éviter une guerre. Donc ça m'a bien embêté, mais bon, voilà. En plus que j'avais une réputation quand même assez bonne avec les deux camps. Donc malheureusement, il a fallu choisir et c'est un peu de manière hasardeuse que je me suis retrouvé impliqué dans cette guerre. Voilà. Donc des fois j'ai dû recommencer. C'est vrai que on est vite à court de vie. Et j'étais peut-être mal préparé à un tel conflit. En tout cas voilà, on est arrivé ici. Donc je vais regarder un petit peu les quêtes qui nous restent. On va finir la quête principale, Radio Libre Monarque. On est sur la planète Monarque. Donc l'informateur avait promis de localiser les produits chimiques dont Phineas a besoin. Il y a un problème cependant, il n'a pas livré les renseignements demandés dans le temps. Il n'a fourni aucune explication. Rendez-vous sur Monarque, retrouvez sa trace et récupérez les données. On va faire une petite mission pour aider Nyoka. Et on va tout de suite. Donc on a fait un petit voyage rapide pour justement la quête secondaire née sous une mauvaise étoile. Donc Nyoka cherche à honorer le souvenir de ses anciens camarades. La première étape est la tombe où elle a enterré un homme dénommé Hayes. Donc ça on l'avait vu dans l'épisode précédent. Hop. Donc on va aller voir. Hop. Alors...
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock.
Ouais, bizarre lui. Donc ça, c'était le genre de bestiole qui avait transporté la marchandise au dealer. Et on avait retrouvé que la moitié. Il avait fallu y retourner pour trouver l'autre moitié. Donc ici, est-ce qu'il y a un escalier? Ah mince! À tous les coups, il va falloir prendre le vaisseau. M. Ouais, bon. Je me suis trompé. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est que... On va d'abord refaire... On va finir cette mission d'abord. Excusez-moi. Alors, M. Ah bah, cool. C'est sur la route, tant mieux. On a de la chance. Je pensais qu'il aurait fallu retourner en arrière. Et justement, non, pas du tout. Vous avez obtenu
I
le
believe
livre.
I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI.
Oh, je sais pas.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities.
Alors. Let's go.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Alors, on va voir ici. Je garde. On continue comme ça.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Je le connais.
You. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just said... According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium, and stealing those chemicals excite... If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but the chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Une substance qui
If you
m'a
don't
permis
bring me enough
d'être en
chemicals,
vie.
I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually, Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board
Complice de tous les crimes du Conseil.
you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Bon,
Yes,
qu'est-ce qu'il faut
the
faire?
details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Plus 10 000. Wow.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the
Carmen
necessary
Ibagawa, c'est mon
intelligence you
contact à
require.
Byzance.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the gold. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium.
Bon, simple. Contact de Phineas. Bubule. Regardez Bubule. On va regarder sa tête. Chut. Un porquiste. Vous avez survécu 40 ans dans l'espace grâce à la seule technologie contenue dans cette chambre minuscule. Les autres colons sont encore endormis dans des chambres identiques à la vôtre, attendant patiemment que vous les rameniez à la vie.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Les armes scientifiques sont des armes uniques aux effets aussi puissants qu'étranges. Les dégâts des armes scientifiques et la puissance de leurs effets augmentent à mesure que vous améliorez votre compétence de science. Les ingénieurs de Jock mettent tout leur cœur à proposer des armes de haute qualité à la cadence de tir élevée.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
C'est quoi ça?
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
On va regarder un peu le matos. Personnage. Inventaire. C'est surtout l'armure que je veux voir. Pas ouf. Élévation graduelle de la température interne de 5 degrés de plus en 1 heure. Dosage semble fonctionner. Ok. Bon, j'ai pas l'impression qu'il y a plus d'armes. C'est quoi ça?
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with... They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. What's on your mind? Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always... I've no desire to end... Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Cysty pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Bon, ok. Je regarde une dernière fois l'inventaire. On va aller voir le contact. Mais avant, on va essayer de voir s'il n'y a pas un truc à faire par ici. Dans le journal, je dois trouver une solution, une mission certainement. Type de quête. Bon, on va aller faire cette mission. Hop.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. I'll lock up behind you.
Alors, sur la map, on peut aller là.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Attends, je vais prendre ça.
Don't get any mercy from me.
Down they go!
That's the last of them.
Ok. On va récupérer ça. Alors. C'est bon. What?
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Think again. The door's busted. Rebecca... Oh no. What did you do?
This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
Son écran est endommagé et les boutons sont presque entièrement rongés par la rouille, mais vous parvenez à déchiffrer des fragments de ce qui semble être les dernières notes de Rebecca. Que la loi me vienne en aide, Anderson avait raison. On n'aurait jamais dû accepter ce contrat. Je pensais que Monarch était un cauchemar, mais ça, c'est insupportable. Tout le monde est aveugle ou complètement déphasé ici. Les villes refusent de nous aider, de nous laisser entrer sans contrat de travail. Ils me laissent même pas envoyer un message. Malgré tous les gens compétents qu'il y a ici, on est coincé. À la maison, on devait se battre pour la nourriture parce qu'il fallait la trouver nous-mêmes. Ici, c'est l'abondance, mais personne n'a le droit de nous filer un repas. On survit en chapardant ce qu'on peut, ici et là. Anderson est sur le point de signer, prêt à donner sa vie à Spacer Choice juste pour prendre une douche. Clara, j'espère au nom de l'architecte que tu liras jamais ces mots, mais si c'est le cas, je veux que tu saches que je suis désolé. On a merdé Anderson et moi. On n'a pas accepté le contrat pour les octos. On n'a pas accepté parce que les primates avaient l'air cool. On a accepté parce qu'on voulait une porte de sortie. Monarch est un enfer. On en avait marre d'être malade tout le temps. Marre du raptidon bouilli et de puer le soufre, même en se frottant la peau jusqu'au sang. Marre de nous battre tous les jours. On est épuisés. On pensait qu'on pourrait utiliser l'argent du contrat pour nous trouver un toit ici. Nous poser. Mais cet endroit vaut pas mieux. Il est juste différent. On meurt quand même de faim. On n'aurait jamais dû partir. Je pensais juste qu'on pouvait trouver mieux. Tu me manques petite. Les maraudeurs sont là. Anderson s'est vidé de son sang. L'heure est venue. Je les laisserai pas m'avoir, pas vivante en tout cas. J'ai vu de quoi ces monstres étaient capables.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think... Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mannequin out of our old base. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Bon, on a tout fouillé. Il n'y a plus rien. On va faire un petit voyage rapide.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Bon, on va aller ici.
Destination reached. Scylla. I understand we have decided to
Got
continue
a second?
supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Stay safe out there.
Alors, ouais, j'ai déjà vu ces primates. Est-ce que on peut faire ça? Ah d'accord. Ok. Bon bah, on va descendre là-bas. On va pas prendre des dégâts inutilement. Et puis. Ah, ils ont des drôles de tronches les primates. Hein. Je les ai déjà croisés. On va essayer d'éviter les problèmes. Oh là là. Ils sont énormes. Alors il y a quoi là? Punaise. Ça va mal finir ça. Ça va mal finir. Oh là là. Ça va. Avantage. Compétences. Point de compétences disponible. Bon, ça, on le fera après. Codex. Combat. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans les combats? Ok. Merci.
Did I hear something?
Incoming!
They were destined to die! Show them how it's done! impressive efforts.
Bon allez. On va le tester. C'est pas ça.
We're getting close to the hermit. I can feel it.
Il est où le distributeur? Ah, il est en face.
We're alive.
L'utilisation de ce terminal à des fins récréatives constitue une violation de l'article 227. Détournement de temps du contrat de servage des employés, une amende sera infligée en conséquence. Message. Et où le distributeur? Il est là. Ah punaise, un inventaire. Et c'est quoi ça? Oh non. C'est chaud.
Well done. We're still alive.
C'est bon.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are. It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there. Fucking...
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching true stories of mechanical murderers last night.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, I just heard from him. Says he wants to... Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new. Well, spit and sulfur. Mr. Sanjar keeps me posted at this landing pad. Still, you're here now, and that means I finally get to do this part. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sub. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at... Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe... I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. Thanks a bunch.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Il y a beaucoup de voyages rapides. Hein. Par contre, je vais prendre... C'est une lance-flamme ça, je crois.
Oh no. No. No, no.
On va sauvegarder au cas où.
Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since...
Ah, c'est le feu.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh putain, il l'a mis KO direct. C'est bon, super. J'en suis bien sorti. Parce que j'étais enflammé là, j'ai cru que j'allais y passer. Mais ça va. Ça va de mieux en mieux on dirait.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these but I ain't. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the cough. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything but here. Somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivor, and Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks.
Here they come.
wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but... Captain. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal. What? Why? Huh. That's...
Oh non. Oh n'importe quoi. Ok, c'est bon.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is... Destination reached. Scylla. Take someone to watch your back, please.
Non. L'ermite. Ok.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just... I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and...
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several... A crass way to put it, but yes. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or... And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extreme.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in...
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight...
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. When I get out of here, I'm going...
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
And platitudes from a figment...
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. Looks like we're doing this!
Wait. What did I just do? You don't need him for that. You'll never live up to your unrealistic expectations of yourself if you can't even be patient. What? Who? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined. Why? Why?
Yeah, Max. White.
I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I just... Is it wrong to try to be a... But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story. A new story of the happy... That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for... How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Your individual self is what's not real. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an... We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. It's all... lies. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. I woke up. The illusion... In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong... Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to...
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
It's almost time for today. Well, ain't that peachy? You enjoy that stamp, you understand? And don't you dare use it responsibly. Anything... Straight to the point, eh? Groundbreaker's radiators. Miss Junleigh's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's... Chief Junleigh Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. Hold on. You already met her. Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fight. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear off. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is. Go right ahead. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project. Well, Mr. Holcomb did win his pennant, but that's not what you wanted to talk about. Anytime, sweetheart.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
How do you do? Oh. Oh my law. You've done... Now then. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and... Ta-da! Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure.
Captain, are you telling me you haven't heard of the adjutant to the chairman of the board? Ms. Akande may just be...
Yes, quite. Miss Akande is just the person to take someone with... She can fill you in on all of the board's operations in the colony. Best of luck to you, and thank you again. Give my regards to the unreliable.
Yes. Ça c'est bien. Parfait. Tu peux regarder ça? Ok.
I never thought I would see the gates of Byzantium. Never mind what lies beyond.
Byzantium, the city of snobby elitists.
La ville des bourgeois et des snobs qu'on a envie. Pas lu la fin. On avance bien dans le jeu, c'est bien. Ça progresse. Alors, nous sommes sur Byzance. On va voir. C'est quoi ça?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity, something that... Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of... Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of...
Why can't something...
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presents. There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product... Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of... Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I... Listen, you got a real special quality. Raw energy.
It really does gleam like spring. Just imagine busting up on some of those. Hitting all these stores.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
This is where those who fancy themselves the best and brightest of our society live. Trespassing here is a true honor.
The Acropolis district is off limits. What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands.
Board Zone headquarters. Or as I like to call it, Jackass Central.
State your business.
Welcome to the official... Adjutant Akande is... Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by...
Please step away. This end... She sure be... I'll just need you to register... Well, let's... I was gonna suggest that... Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding... Just know there are...
Don't worry, boss, I got a plan. First, we get ourselves some tossball sticks, right? What's on your mind? Yeah, sure thing. Ask away. I've been thinking about that. Scylla's about as far away from civilization as I can imagine. Cold, barren... Clyde wasn't exactly a prospector. I guess...
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Of course. You're that curious spacer, Mr. Madam Adjutant. Bedford's contact...
No thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. I've been reading all about you. This dossier. I have a file on everyone. I have a file on Percival. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying. Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented. You have potential. But as an investment, I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired. Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. She's done some sensitive work for us, but now she's a loose end. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work.
There was a time when I would not have thought twice about supporting this decision, Captain. But now...
So now we're taking orders from this pompous bureau?
Keep your associates in line, Captain. I expect them to follow your orders as you follow mine. At the very least, I expect you to do better than the other freelancer. Excellent. Percival will handle your...
Hey, boss. I've been thinking. If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light art. We want to put some fear in the board, right? I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of him. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time? You got some secret plan to double-cross the board? I knew it! I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant. This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir. Just trying to watch out for you, boss. I appreciate your time.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Welcome. Welcome to the Byzantium office of... Bureau. Bureau of Exploration. Well, hey there. What can I do for you? Ah, yes, Lockwood, right. If I knew I wouldn't be here, would I? Billingsley's, that's the place. I don't know, 5 hours?
My dear fellow.
What's gone into Bachman?
How does what...
Tell me about
serving an instrument of corporate supremacy.
No, I wouldn't know. I've given up my days of being a cog in the machine of oppression. I've given that up as well, Mr.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored? Oh, by all... Maverick Johnston's about to... What can I do? How curious. I do. Unfortunate. Or no, not honor-bound, the other thing. Paid, yes. I'm paid. I'm quite sure you'll be able to convince me. Oh. I don't believe... I suppose we all... What can I... Still... Quite so. She's a special... She's a common enough sight. What can... Then you'll want to speak... Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do... What can I do for you? What can I do? Still... Oh.
Please allow me to improve.
What can I do?
Your best finest.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find it?
As always, I used to believe their religion to be false. How pompous and sure of myself I was.
Well, hey there. Okay. Yeah? Oh, you can't do that. Sorry. It's, locked. Of course I've got a key. I'm the receptionist. Oh, well, fine.
Yes, you come. What's occupy? Even so, I might very well have taken offense at your... I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming...
I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how tricky.
Get away from me! Were you following me?
Wow, am I ever glad I followed you. I figured you were onto something when you were snooping around the office. So shall we get to the killing?
What? Kill?
My friend and I here have jobs to do. You just sit tight for a minute while we discuss how we're gonna handle this. The contract calls for her maps, yeah? Half the bits for the maps, half for the confirmation of the kill. How's about I take the kill, and you take the maps?
Hold on, okay? Just hear me out. What if...
Will you pipe down? We're trying to have a bit... You must be new to the assassination game. If you talk to your victims, it makes it harder to kill them, see? It's...
Please, just listen, you don't...
Shush! Oh, all right. The anticipation is killing me, though.
Wait. Whatever the contract is, I'll pay you both the full amount. You let me live, and you don't have to split anything.
That's a lot of bits. But, I mean, I've got a reputation to uphold. How would you feel if someone paid you to make bogus maps? Listen, I don't want to beat around the bush. If you're dead set on taking that deal... What a damn shame.
It's up, boss! Put him down!
No! Right there!
I hope I didn't get blood on my clothes. You killed him! You can't be serious. All right. Here. Take the money. Just leave me alone.
On va voir ce que ça va faire.
Out with it! What your problems? I have many. Of which do you speak? You tell me. Ever since you went into drug ban, we didn't have any problems. You got boring, Max. Your mind yearns for a problem to solve. I can offer you one to ponder if you like.
What's on your mind? Yeah, boss? Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at... Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life...
Apologies for the wait. Wonderful. I'll file the appropriate paperwork on your behalf.
You allowed Rachel Lockwood to walk away with her life. Don't look so surprised. You're a potential investment. Leaving her alive complicates matters. But that's now my problem, not yours. And you've brought me Lockwood. You've demonstrated your talents. If you're ready to talk about Phineas Wells, I'm prepared. I understand. You need a little... Wells had to be in touch with you somehow. Find his communication terminal and... I always reward good work. Deliver Wells to the... Percival will file the appropriate paperwork on your behalf. Once you sent a tracking signal from Wells's lab.
As instructed, the code for our secure communication channel. Oh, just a receipt for your services and my receipt for your receipt, and also a standard... I'm flattered beyond description.
When you started working for the adjutant, how? But the way you treated Miss Lockwood was real. Heroes always do the honorable thing. This is all part of your plan, right? Pretend you're loyal to the adjutant, earn her trust, and then, when she least What? Is there something on my note? Oh. Oh! We should get back to work.
Je vais doubler Félix. Je crois avoir compris mon plan. Je vais juste le planter. Non, je rigole. On va aller là-bas. On va retourner au laboratoire de Phileas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Let's go. Point de compétences disponible.
My communications terminal. What's on your mind? No, and I've been trying very hard to...
Ah, the wanted criminal himself.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy... Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character. For what it's worth, I am pleased. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind... That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. What's that?
A reminder to all crew members, you have a message from Adjutant.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expect... Your signal made it through. We've been... Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the... Transmit...
Adjutant Akande has... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Do return in one piece, Captain.
What's on your mind?
I find some... Will do, Captain. I'll keep an eye on her. In the
I'm curious. Wells may have been a delusional madman. You've certainly earned it. Wells has been a... You've done well. You're efficient, talented, loyal. My sources tell me you've been busy on Monarch. I'm sure you've seen the miserable state of affairs there, but lawless cesspool that it may be, Monarch has one important and all of Monarch's extraplanetary broadcasts are routed through Devil's Peak Station. I want you to claim I have an agent working in Stellar Bay. Everett Gill. Have a word with him as soon as you are... Yes? So what? Speak to Percival before you go. You'll...
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for... As an acting agent of the board, you are entitled to purchase a selection of official... Do let me know if you wish to take advantage of this special offer. I...
Good. You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not... Welcome back, Captain. Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss... Was there another topic on... No. I am sure I cannot feel... It was my fault. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, he asked me to... Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving... I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields, while also operating... Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain. Take someone to watch your back.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the... Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit gray. What about it? Is this bonding? Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11. Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yet, moral of the story is... the board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't... Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my Not surprising, replacement parts are rare, so the cost of evenness. I take it you investigate... Laid it all out, eh? Well, can't refute facts. A shame. I would have enjoyed it. Stupendous. He's going to be insufferable. I might even... be indignant. I'm getting a headache behind my leg. Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any alleged... They must know I'd never involved myself in such despicable activities. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts, if they exist. You could do me another favor by...
Ah, damn it, Hiram, you were so close.
Well, he flipped fast.
I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Look, you never met a man more willing to work with the board than me. Sophia does? What sort of an amount are we intimating here? Never mind. The details... I'm happy to help the board in any way I can. And as you've already shut down the transmission from Amber Heights and Stellar Bay, I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on familiar terms. As I am now inextricably in the board's service, I'd say we're done here. Unless, of course, you require anything further. Business is good on account of you, and hard work deserves a... Ask. How low... Give my regard...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. Graham Bryant was a madman, a narcissist, and you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Your work is exemplary. You've earned... Patience and good work are all. Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, And that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been. Tell me, Adjutant, have you anything to offer beyond the usual false platitudes?
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain.
So that's your solution? Put the whole colony on ice? People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back.
No, Mr. Millstone. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. Your dreams of a people's revolution. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Edgewater needs to go. I want you...
Are you out of your mind?
You will do exactly as...
I cannot condone this plan. Wantons...
I don't need you to approve of my plan, Vicar. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going... You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you just... There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a... I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater. One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of... Report back to me when the job's done.
Well, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain. Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose we are turning over a new leaf? Welcome back, Captain. What's that? Define... I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite. What do you mean? Do you have any... Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning. Although, if I were a human, I would be considered one. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you... Thank you for confiding. I have been keeping a secret as well. But... What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Describe. It's not the best choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. What in law's name? Junior Deputy... Well, can't say I've ever heard of... Don't let me get in your...
What's on your mind?
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've just been informed that the problem of You should be proud of yourself, Captain. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going...
How may I be of... I... As always, anything.
Dr. Wells has failed to discover the tracking signal broadcasting the location of his lab. I have revised my estimations of his competence accordingly. We have arrived at the Hope. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash for the sun. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just also there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the... When I was stranded in Emerald Vale, I simulated a number of hypothetical scenarios in which Edgewater met its demise.
Problem with this.
Welcome aboard, Captain. I wish this place were in better Do I look like an engineer? Alls I know is, they're shooting anyone who ain't Hope. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. But if you go... And that means trigger-happy auto mechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way, but I'm also not going to send more of them. I'm sure she has the utmost faith in...
System investigation.
Never anger a man of the cloth. My time to shine. Max is down.
And cleanup required.
Down they go.
Sister.
Nice! I'll take your confession now.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain?
Wants to scratch my name on one of those pods? Yeah. Anyone who wants to scratch my name on one of those pods? Yeah.
worker.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped field. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the... and also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor... Jump starting the skip... I wouldn't advise that.
Well, it's been a good life.
All right. It is in your hands now, Captain. I trust you.
ADN, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in-system with engines that haven't been powered in...
That is what my captain...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible.
Yes,
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Hey, we made it. Let's do it again.
I never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on... Thanks to your intelligence, we successfully captured Phineas, but he's... That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. He lost his mind years ago. Do you have any idea how many Hope colonists he's... I don't know. They're in the pits somewhere. It's a... Well... Make haste, Captain. They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum... I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Should have known Wells wouldn't go meekly to his doom.
We've assisted the board's efforts to enforce...
I'm not convinced this isn't a trap. We ought to keep an eye on...
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must...
If they offer us a retirement plan, we'll know they've reneged on their deal.
Hey, don't look at me. You already know what I... You ought to worry more about Doc Wells. He's gone round the bend, boss. If any...
Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your... Waiting on your command. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Oh, speak of...
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here. These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. No way. No way! You've got to help us. Please. Kill them. Bust through. Oh, law. You really would, wouldn't you? All right, fine. If I'm gonna... Tartarus security out.
Transmission terminated. How can I be... See you soon, Captain.
What was that?
Behind you! Get up, Max!
Call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent. Yes, you caught me. What's
What's on your mind?
Lead the way, boss. I got your back.
What the?
Looks like we're doing this.
This is bad! I can deal with That's the last of them. Incoming! Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Here they come. Trouble incoming.
The best there ever was. That's the last of him!
right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Non! Non! Non, putain. Pas possible.
This is what the board wants. Every worker in House is stuffed into one of those chambers.
All right, MSO. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight! Felix is hurt! On your right.
Oh non.
Can we do that again?
Jackass is incoming!
Never anger a man of the cloth! Felix is down!
Out of ammo! Reloading!
Well done. We are victorious.
Serves you right.
I've had quite enough of you! Nice one.
Locking him down!
Somebody help Max! You, ain't feeling jittery, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
I am. I believe
I am ready for this.
When I pulled you out of the Hope, I never imagined you'd turn me over to the board. Planting a bug in my terminal? That's low. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that. If you'd just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one... Fighting back! I've released every prisoner in Tartarus. We'll take this prison over, or die in the attempt. We will... I don't care how many guns you've brought, if you try and stop me. By law. I haven't lost yet. I've still got air in my lungs. I've got strength enough to... Adjutant Akande is my captive. If I'm to die here, then she's coming with me. Well, yes. The adjutant is your employer, after all. Say what you will, but I can't risk letting you interfere. The only thing worse than Halcyon... If you insist on interfering, I will... I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill you on sight. I'm sorry to have to do this, but you were my greatest success.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
You want some of this?
Captain, you're right.
Hit him with something else!
Careful, you're hurt.
It's too tough! Brace the ball!
I've had quite enough of you!
Level neutralized.
Bah, je pense que j'arriverai pas à le finir comme ça. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. C'est la fin du live. Merci beaucoup d'avoir suivi cette émission.